Hey guys, I've just been feeling like doing a little Biofield tuning for steadiness. And I'm just gonna jump in right away. But let's just kind of do a drop in. Yeah, you might want to find a comfortable seat. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna speak a little bit more about the steadiness. There's just been a desire on the part of clients to feel really kind of steady and stable in themselves. And this desire to feel, like we can trust ourselves. And that we can trust that God signal that is us to flow through us. That God signal that knows us 100% just the way we are. Okay, and I'm going to guide you on a little bit of central channel breathing. So if it feels good in your space, you can shut down your eyes. And on the next inhale, inhale in through the crown, all the way down the central channel and out the tailbone into the ground. And then as you inhale, you can inhale up the central channel and exhale all the way up and out the head. Okay, and how this works is I'm going to treat the hologram of anyone who's listening, anyone who listens to this recording at any time. And I'm just feeling like a lot of busyness on the right side. Like the right side of the hip, the right side of the torso. And so all you need to do is keep breathing, noticing your body. But you might have the urge to wiggle or move. You might even want to grab a pillow and yell or make sound into a pillow. But a long, audible exhale, it just feels like there's like this pressure to achieve, this stress on the right side of the body. So I'm just playing that with this 417, just kind of letting your body, it feels like if we were ducks and we were just swimming around in the lake and we just 100% were, and there wasn't like all this judgment, comparison, and we were just freely part of the water. Okay, did you feel that? Some light came in. I feel like the right side of the head, some light came in. And I'm just going to comb up above the head. Any static, any stuck energy, just kind of letting your body notice how that can feel, like this murky pressure, like this pressure to conform or do or process things quickly, or like conform to, what other people want. And it might even feel like you can blow steam like off the top of your head, you know, like just any excess pressure, stuck energy. Self doubt, self judgment. Okay, that felt like a little pre tuning. So I'm going to go down into our Earth Star. Does that feel like you can like lean into your body a little bit more? Just kind of notice. You don't have to fix anything, but do you kind of notice like you can kind of like lean into your lower body. Like you can, it's like this self-respect is right there. Okay, and I'm going to play the Earth Star again. Does it feel like you want to lengthen your spine, or does it feel like you just want to relax? Relax everything. Anything that's being held. Maybe it just feels like you want to like shake or let anything that is being held. So I'm going to play the right side of the neck, and I'm shaking my leg. This pattern wants to shift. The right side of the neck. Oh, and I feel all this heat kind of pouring off the right side. Ooh. You know, it might feel good to make the sound right into those vertebrae of the neck. And remember that gentle nasal inhale. Breathing the air right down the throat, into the belly, letting the diaphragm expand. And letting the exhale collapse down. Down into the earth. You know, literally, if it feels comfortable to you, you can kind of allow yourself to visualize a hole in the earth where you allow the burdens to surrender into the earth. And then right there, I feel like this constriction in the throat. Just kind of notice. You know, what keeps us from feeling that stability? Is it, sometimes it's processing speed, like life feels like too much, too fast. Sometimes it could be empathy. Isn't that interesting how the light, I don't know if you see it, but the light in the video goes darker and lighter even though there's like no change in my room? Okay, what I'm feeling now is like, let's embrace the heaviness, let's embrace the uncertainty, It's not something that we want to push away. It's like, you know, and our divine blueprint is this like shimmering tree, really. This electrical tree. And when like all the bulbs are lit up in the tree, you feel like dancing, you feel playful, you get to enjoy your food, you get to enjoy your coffee. You get to be free and open with others. You don't have to watch every little thing that you say and do. You don't have to think back on everything that you said or do. Like that's kind of that wobble in our system. Whereas, whoa, if we drop into this moment, if we come 100% into our body, you know, you might want to like gently kind of like press your hips. I'm sitting on this yoga ball, but it's like you can kind of make contact with your mind and your tailbone and your sacral. These are your power centers, really. Like this area, the lower dantian, qigong, golden ball of light. That's what, you know, they've been teaching for thousands of years in China. Biofield tuning is just helping us reset, you know, the central channel and the way it flows up and out, top of the head, toric field, and it also flows like sunlight down the central channel into the earth. Just this constant circulating energy. So I'll play that Earth Star again. And maybe steadiness feels like your hips want to move, they want to be more liquidy, they want to flow. I'm going to shake. So I'm going to column the front of the sacral, this area. What if this was the first deep breath that you had all day? What if all that tension could be allowed to just experience itself and, you know, 30% of the tension could just evaporate out? It's not really useful. You know, could you softly lengthen the space between your ears and your shoulders? Oh, we hit some like heaviness. It feels like maybe a hum wants to happen. To me, it feels like right in the stomach, right under the diaphragm. Such a cool thing. We can hum into the diaphragm. Now, if weight loss is your goal, I could see that I could see that coming into alignment, where if energetically some of the weight wants to transform and shift, electrically some of the weight could shift. But in Biofield Tuning, we just allow what's there, and I'm just like noticing this kind of heaviness dragging us down. So we had a big expansion, and then we contracted down. To me, I'm feeling it kind of in my stomach, under my ribs, a little bit in the liver, a little bit hot in the liver. But what if the heaviness could drop down like an anchor and actually feel good? Like the heaviness could be only in the feet or only in the legs. There's a lot of shedding lately. This is a full moon, and modern astrology, I almost hate to talk about this, and I just want to. So, they pinned the zodiac down. Like, I don't understand all of this, but they pinned it down. And I have studied astrology for a long time. I find that it's very, very helpful. But for instance, if you Google what constellation is the sun in today, July 29th, 2026, in the sky, the sun is in Cancer and the moon is in Capricorn. So this is a full moon in Capricorn. Okay, so doesn't it make sense that it would drop in that we want to develop and amplify our steadiness during a full moon in Capricorn? I mean, doesn't that feel like the energy? Doesn't it feel like the bones want to root into the stone, into the mountain? Doesn't it feel like, okay, there's the stability. Like you are a mountain, or you're in a mountain, you reside with a mountain pyramid. And you get to take your time. So there's just some dullness, some muted tones that came up. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, I'm just kind of feeling that in my body. I'm noticing some energy current flowing up the spine, out the top of the head. I'm noticing maybe some dense, stuck energy around the calves. Okay, and I'm actually feeling like, since we're doing steadiness, I'll just test the biofield to see if there's a spot that wants to be adjusted. So while I'm doing this, I'll just say, modern astrology, bless them. Like, I hope that we can all get accurate with what's actually happening in the sky soon. And if you're listening to this, you're probably pretty open-minded. And so check it out. The living sky is what's going on today. Interesting. It's the high heart. it's the left side of the high heart. And I'm just going to grab my little book here. And this is all by Eileen McCusick, Biofield Tuning, and I'm certified Biofield Tuner. So, high heart, left side. Possible themes: feeling blue, slumped shoulders, intense anxiety, fear, exhaustion, depression, pain, or alarm. And also, like, this is like right below the thyroid. Sorry. And it's also right below the base of the neck. I know so many people, when I was doing acupuncture, I still do acupuncture, but it would be this area of their body where they would say it was so jammed and stuck. And you know, that's where we get intuitive messages in through this gate in the back of our neck. And so we need this high heart wide open. Oh, and I feel like it has to do with like self-trust. And just letting stuff go, letting stuff roll off of the shoulders. Just stopping all the mind games, the overthinking, the overworry, just like noticing that and like kind of taking command over like, no, no, you know, because literally it will come up like a fear of, you know, what will people think? Oh, do you feel that in your throat? I'll play that note. What do people think? What will they think? How will they compare me? How will they judge me? How will they predict? They just will, if they will. Like, it's like, they just will. They will. They will do what they do. Yeah. Oh, that felt really good. My back cracked. I'm going to come in on the right side of the high heart. Just kind of see if you want to like shake that right shoulder gets really, you know, there's some patterns. And I mean, you could definitely learn more. Biofieldtuning.com. And that right shoulder, it can be even like, what do people think? Or seeking approval? Or wanting people to like us? It's not even worth it. It's like, okay, this is how we find steadiness, is also through lightness. Through lightness and brightness and knowing and oneness. And oneness. In through the nose, count of 5 or longer. Exhale, count of 7 or more. Just letting that exhale fall away. Yeah, and this tuning, it can do a little detox. And so, you're gonna want to really like drink plenty of water, eat watermelon if it's hot, cucumber water, electrolytes if those sound good, vitamin C, salt in a foot bath, or even Epsom salt in a shower. Yeah, so it's like culturally, you know, astrology is saying that the moon is in Aquarius, and so like we all believe that, so in a way that's true too, you know, like that's okay, like it's okay because we have all the signs all the time, everyone has all the signs, nobody has, you know, and also Aquarius and Capricorn are ruled by Saturn, you know, so they're just sisters and brothers right there. So, however, like, doesn't it feel a little sad that we're like out of touch with like the actual sky? I'm just gonna bring up that I do birth chart tunings, and they're only $66 for 90 minutes. They're on Zoom. Um, if you come in person, it's $90. It's just more of an investment in person. But you get just as much out of it on a Zoom call. And I send you a recording of the call. And it's kind of amazing because it's like as you go around your chart, like here I'm going to play that Capricorn moon. And this feels like it's reflecting like over responsibility, overwork, overdoing, not enough time. I'm just going to kind of bring that back into center. And then let's light up the bones. Let's honor. Capricorn is the goat fish, the sea goat, the sea goat. Let's honor the sea goat, the magical, strong, earthly goat. Like, it's gotten such a bad rap. Like, let's just quit that. Like, let's not just burden ourselves by judging Capricorn, you know? Let's just love that steadiness. Like the steadiness is like an anchor where it's like we anchor into our piece of the puzzle, like our tiny little piece. And we also learn to say no. Even if it seems uncomfortable, you don't want to, like, to learn to be able, like, no. Follow your light, follow your truth, do what's right for you. All right, and we're coming to a close, but I just thought, let's sit and notice. Nothing to fix. Notice your body right now. I'm just going to put these 2 Schumann forks, so you won't hear this. But I'm going to put this on like the sacral bone, front and back. You know, you might want to notice if your feet want to balance, if they want to gently shift to one side, the other side. And life is a dance, and so it's like, yeah, you'll feel steady. But if you start to feel like wavering or like whoa, calm back down into this moment. Notice your surroundings. Maybe take a look around. Like, is there something in your surroundings that you haven't seen that way before? And I just want to thank you for watching this. I love you very much. And remember, oh my God, like, the sun is in Cancer, like Mama Ocean. And also Cancer is the home of the moon. So if you follow Master Lin, Spring Forest Qigong, he's like, pay attention to the moon. And it's a very calming, reassuring, and steady moon. And we can all help to like cool things down. We can de-escalate this constant friction and heat producing mental stirring. Okay, You might want to spend some time in nature, get outside, put your hands and feet on the ground, take that salt foot bath, drink plenty of water. I'm gonna go.